That's awesome. Alright everyone, welcome back to the Motor Miami. Today we have Jessie. Jessie, thank you so much for making the time for us and driving all the way over here just to meet me.
Thank you.
And share your stories. So man, tell us, what do you drive?
So I drive a 1977 Datsun 280z. It's pretty much...
Wait, 280?
280z.
Is that a 240?
Not a
Alright, take out the
240.
mic. Let's go. We're not doing this no more.
I mean...
Sorry,
hold on. I mean... There's gonna be a lot of hate because of the 240Z style bumpers, but
nah, I'm kidding.
As is, it's everybody's style. Like everybody has their own like touch to it. I mean, I always liked it. I mean, personally, my dream car was always a 240Z. It didn't matter what year, just always a 240Zs. I always liked the body style, you know, front bumper, rear bumper, you know, the carburetors. But just a couple years ago, like I got the car almost 3 years ago, so searching for it, I was like, dude, I can't find a single 240, 260, 280 for reasonable pricing. So I was like, you know what, I kind of gave up on that dream. I was like, you know what, I'm just focused on something else, try to accomplish another dream. And then this thing came up. I was like, yeah, I can't pass that one up. After like letting a couple more pass, like on like the years before, I was like, yeah, no, you know what, I gotta pick this up.
You gotta jump on whatever's available.
Yeah.
No, I was just completely joking around. I actually love the 280. I for me, it's just seeing them on the road. That's more important.
Yeah.
But so let's walk us back though. When you started liking cars, how did that whole entire shebang start for you?
So actually, my mom and pops have been into cars like since I know. Like I have pictures on top of my mom's like 89 Civic. Yeah, 89 Civic on the hood. Like my dad and my uncles had their little race team and stuff like that. So like as far as I can remember, I've always kind of like been in the car scene.
And it was Honda?
Hondas.
Okay.
So at heart, I'm a Honda boy. I have a Honda at home.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a Honda boy at heart, bro. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. So I mean, another dream car too is NSX. You know, first gens. So I mean, I would like to get like the N600s, the little old.
Oh, the little tiny one.
Little tiny ones, yeah.
Okay.
So
that's how you guys started. Like you actually were around people in your family.
I was around, yeah.
Oh,
I was around it, but it died down after a cool minute. I mean, obviously, like growing up, you know, my dad just kind of like left the car right there. It was like, you know, the hood started getting rust and whatnot. So then I started getting into it, to cars again because of my friends in high school. Probably my freshman year, they started going to those car shows. I'm like, sweet, I want to see things like that too. And so I told my pops, like, yo, let's go to a car show. He's like, well, whenever you want, just let me know, I'll take you. I was like, okay, cool.
Man, that's dope. So that's cool to have that.
Yeah.
So then you go to a car show.
Yeah, I go to a car show. This is what I believe the first one that I went to was 2014, which was Week Fest in Long Beach. So that's when I first laid my eyes on one of these, which would be a 240Z. Kevin's, I'm not too sure his Instagram, but funny thing is, like, I was like probably like couple like 20 feet back, and I was scared to look at it. I was like, dude, I don't even know what it is. My dad's like, yo, like, he's like, you want to go look at it?
You already paid for the entrance, dude.
Yeah,
like, you have the right to go see it.
I was like, damn, like, I don't know if I should. So my dad was like, you want to go look at it? I was like, yeah, like I was really interested. I was just walking around it. I didn't know what it was until my pops. I'm like, hey, like, what kind of car is this? He was like, I think it's an old Nissan. I was like, okay, cool. Like after that car show, like I was just thinking about it like the whole time on the way home. I was like, dude, like I want one. Like something about it, I've never seen one before. Like it's super nice. So I got home, I got like obviously went on Google, you know, being the teenager I was in high school. I was like, I typed in old Nissan, and this is the first one that popped up. Yeah.
And so from that moment,
I know
that silhouette of the shape of the Datsun kind of stood by you.
Yeah, just the lines of the body lines and everything. I was like, yo, like I was hooked on it. I was like, yeah, I need one.
So then fast forward, where did you find this one? How long did it take you to find it?
I would have to say maybe about 4 years of searching, bro.
Wow.
4 years of searching for the right one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 4 years of searching for the right one. So it's like, my dad's actually the one that came across it. Like, we were just watching a movie. He's like, hey, yo, check this out. I'm like, at first I was like, nah, like, you know, don't give me ideas, you know? And he's like, nah, just look at it. He's like, you don't have to, like, you know, like, really, like, go ahead and message him, buy it. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I looked at it, I was like, dude, I need to get it.
Okay.
My dad's like, fuck, I don't know why I told you.
So you get it, you pick it up.
Actually, the thing, he told it to my house too.
Damn.
Yeah, he told it to my house. He was like, cause when I first test drove it, the wheels, like the steering was like really wobbly. I was like, oh no, man, I can't do that. So he's like, you know what? He's like, I can tow it to your house too if you like. I was like, bro, let's do it.
Wow.
So I got it towed to the house, and my mom, she was like, yo, like you finally got it. I was like, yeah.
So they were stoked for you.
Yeah, they were stoked for me because they know like how long, like, cause to begin with, I was worried, like I was just saving my money, and then like I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna find one. So I mean, I'll just kind of like spend my money, and then as soon as I spend it, I found one. I'm like, fuck.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I don't know why I spent my money. I could have had that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess things happen for a reason, and that's how I ended up with this.
And you got this.
Yeah.
So you pick it up. What was the vision for it?
So I mean, it was just more so getting it to look good, and just running good, you know, like just so I could like not daily drive it, but I drive it from like on the weekends, you know, whenever I want.
Feel confident
Enough to like have it. So I mean, there was a solid motor, really solid motor until like what, maybe last couple months ago.
Of course.
So a couple months ago, the timing chain got loose. So I was like, damn, it kind of sounded like a rod knock. I was like, no. So my homie came by, my homie John. We took it apart. He was like, oh no, it's just a timing chain. I was like, okay, sweet. So what's it called?
So cancel the order on the LS.
Nah,
not yet. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, but I mean, I do have RV25 at home. It's gonna be swapped in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back then. Okay. So then you get the timing chain and what else?
So we kind of did. He's like, I have another head at home because I already had like broken studs on the head. He's like, I have another head at home. He's like, you want? I'll sell it to you and get it rebuilt. I was like, okay, sweet. So when I got the head from him, I took it to a machine shop. I didn't know what machine shop to take it to. So I actually found one right here by my pad. It's called Arias Machine Shop. I just took it in. I took it in with no valve cover. As soon as I pulled up, he's like, "Oh, Datsun." I was like, "Yeah."
Right. Took it to the right place then.
I was like, "Yo, I'm at the right spot," you know.
Looks very clean. What is the name of the color code by any chance?
So the name of the color, I would like to say it's midnight purple. Oh. I mean, I've been seeing R33s. You know, I've been trying to like get next to it, kind of match it. You know, I've already done it. You know, like I kind of put it next to it, and it's tad off. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get get that color correct, you know. But
so it's not like midnight purple. It's more like noon purple.
Yeah, maybe like I think
it's like 3 o'clock purple.
No, I would say 3 in the morning purple. Okay. 3 in the morning purple, yeah. Because even then, like a 33, like in the sun, like the pearls really pop. Rather on this, and when the sun hits it on the shade, like on the where it's not hitting, it's like really dark. I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get that when you respray a car, so that's not bad. And the body panels were straight, or did you have to do anything major body work?
Well, I mean, I haven't gone down straight to like the bed metal.
So then tell us a little about the front end. What do we got going on? You said it was what kind of style lip?
So I actually started working on this air dam. So it's forged carbon. I've always seen it on like McLarens and like a couple Lamborghinis and stuff. I always saw it. I'm like, yo, like I looked up prices. I was like, yo, it's like $3,000 for like a splitter. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I'd rather just like do like an overlay, you know, like I do overlay on it. So I mean, but eventually, like I do want to like learn a little bit more and actually make a full forged carbon like air dam.
Okay. Yeah, it looks great. The little thin bumper.
Yeah. I mean, still work in progress, but I'm actually like I want to like get all the little pits out, you know, the little pinholes. I want to get all that stuff down, smoothing it down, lay some clear coat on it, protect them more.
What kind of side skirts?
Side skirts, bro. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't even know what side skirts they are. They came with the car, so.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. So here's the thing. I actually wanted to take them off because I didn't like the way it looked.
Oh, they look great.
Then I got the wheels. I was like, yeah. My dad was like, he's like, the side skirts look bad. I was like, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, they look great. It matches with the height of the front lip, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So it goes well. Very minimal on the outside. Tell us about the vents. What kind of vents are those?
So these are retrospect vents. I don't know where they're based at, but the original vents, they're kind of like just lines. I always wanted these carbon fiber ones that kind of like actual like big vents. Saw it on my homie's 280Z.
Tell us about your suspension. What do you got going on?
So suspension, I have CX Racing coilovers. I was gonna go with BCs, but I was just reading, like I was just going back and forth. My buddy Nino, he's the one actually like just told me to just go CX Racing. He's like, it's pretty much the same thing. I was like, okay, sweet. He's like, yeah, BC, they're a little too stiff. He's like, I don't know how you like your rides. I'm like, I'll just mess with them. Like, it has dampening. He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. Yeah, just go with that. Cause I just go with CX.
Man, if you're getting tips from Nino, then you're already going backwards. What's up, Nino? All right, and tell us, braking system, everything's stock?
Pretty much stock, bro.
Okay.
Pretty much stock, but how I said I'm gonna go with the RB25 in it. I'm gonna be doing maybe Toyota 4x4 front brake setup or Z32 brakes in the front. Yeah, and then in the rear, I'm still like toying with the idea of the 2010 Ford brake setup. So I'm the Ford Mustang brake setup. So I had to do more research on that because I do want to fill up the wheel, like, because these are 16s. So it's like a lot of the big brake kits, like T3 makes ones for like micro big brake kits, but like they only fit up to 15s.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a cool setup, but I'm like, nah, I actually want to fill it up, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks nice as it is now, but eventually you're moving more for performance and aesthetics. Okay. Tell us about the wheel and tire setup. What kind of wheel and specs? All
right, so wheels are Rotas. I'm gonna get flamed, but they're Rotas.
So 280.
280.
And
Rotas.
Sorry, guys.
I'm just adding up on.
Sorry, guys. I chose the wrong car. I'm gonna dislike the video myself too. I'm gonna mess up the editing and be like, I don't know what kind of wheels they were. No, awesome.
I lost the footage.
I lost the footage. This interview will never be seen by nobody. Okay, what kind of specs are they?
So they're Roto Grids, Grid V's, classic, I believe, or so. So these are 16x8 front and 16x9 rear.
Nice.
Zero offset all around with the 25/50 tire all around.
Great specs.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't want too much stretch. I mean, I've seen cars like way too much stretch. I can't do that. I'm like, knowing the way I drive, I might beat it, you know?
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to run the wide as I could in the rear without having to like cut fender, like cut the quarter panels and stuff like that. You know, so I was like, sweet, I'm like, I want a beefy tire up front and like a very minimal stretch in the rear.
Yeah, it seems like it works perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like meant for this car, you know? Yeah.
I kind of went into it like not knowing how it was gonna look. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just
join the club, man. You just do it and then you'll figure out later.
Yeah, I was like full send. If it comes out good, it comes out good.
Yeah, it looks great though. And I like the color combo that you went with. What do you got going on in the interior, man?
So interior, a couple months ago, we actually replaced the carpet. I still need to order these, like the little doors, like the door sills to hold the carpet in perfectly. You know?
Oh, okay.
But I do have a Series 1 240Z steering wheel, and a shift knob from Mr. Grip.
Love that steering wheel.
I get some hate from it because it's like, oh, it's not period correct. I'm like, I don't care.
And what are the plans for the interior?
So interior, I'm actually gonna be doing maybe this year, maybe next year, the beginning of next year. But I'm actually gonna change out the the gauges to get speed huts to kind of like be up to speed with all the technology that I'm gonna be putting in. Like, I guess you could say, how do you say, like a retro spec? I'm not too sure like the correct term for that. But yeah, I mean, it's just more so like to have everything like in hand, just so I know, okay, what's working, what's not. So yeah. And
keep the whole interior.
Keep the whole interior,
for
yeah.
Sure.
Maybe I'll probably do, well, I'm gonna have to do a roll cage in it because I am gonna want to do some autocross in it once that's running perfectly fine. I mean, then again, it's the RB, so who knows?
We'll see. You go track.
Hey, we're gonna try.
All right, man. It looks beautiful though. Yeah, I really like what you've done. It's perfect. It must be comfortable.
Yeah, it's way comfortable, dude. Like, I hop into the Honda, I was like, whatever. And then I hop into this, bro. The seats are like, you just sink in. You just feel like
fall asleep.
Yeah, like you could literally fall asleep. I used to take this to work where I used to work at a warehouse. I'll just hop in the car, I'll just take a nap, dude. I'm like, I brought the wrong car. I'm not gonna want to go back, you know?
Cool. Let's see that monster under there. The RB coming soon. Right now, the SR.
Yeah.
You're like, no, none of that. If you want, you can stay there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, very nice.
Nothing major. I mean, it's just more so painted the valve cover. Did a solid fuel ropes because I was getting to like vapor lock from time to time. Like pretty much every time I'll drive it, like I'll take it to these back roads over in San Pedro, and it would just vapor lock on me up there. I was like, sweet. So I had to like wait there for like a good like hour and a half. I'm like, dude, I want to go eat already, and I couldn't, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, but as soon as we did the like all the motor work with my buddy John, I was like, sweet. I mean, I'm already here. Might as well just give it some like attention, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of like cleaned up as much as I could. I took out all the AC stuff, like the brackets, the compressor, the pulleys and stuff like that, all that stuff.
So remind us, for those that don't know, like us, what kind of motor and what has been done internally, if anything?
So there hasn't been anything done internally, but this is an Old 280. The Old 280s come out of 280Zs, 75 to 78.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I don't remember too clearly if a couple of them came with carburetors, but majority of them they did come fuel injected.
Interesting. So
that's why you got like that big ass airflow meter, you know.
Just pretty cool technology for the 70s. Yeah,
so think about how old it is, and like the way like the power band on it too, like it's not like what it is like up to par like now. But I'm like, dude, I could for sure keep up on the freeway though.
Oh yeah, that's what they said. These were like the more reasonable price, fun cars to have. Okay. And then the header?
Yeah, these are Whitehead Performance headers, 621. These are ceramic coated as well, and it is running a 2.5 inch. I guess you could say quote unquote straight pipe.
Okay.
But I just have a 30-inch glass pack in the middle to help resonate it.
Oh, okay. Nice. And then obviously you'll be doing some upgrades to it.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for this to blow so you can go ahead and swap in the other one? Or
no, actually, so the motor is gonna actually go to a good friend. He has a 240Z at home that his grandpa left him behind. His grandpa passed away from cancer, so I was like, sweet. I'd rather have the motor go to a good home, bring another 240Z back on the road, than to sell it to somebody that's probably gonna resell it.
Or abuse it and not
abuse
even take care
it,
of it.
I'm like already like I said, like me and my buddy John, like how we did the rebuild on it, just the top end. I was like, yeah, I know like how reliable it is.
Definitely,
I can
that's good
for
to
sure
know.
vouch for it.
You feel comfortable.
I feel comfortable selling it to a friend.
That's awesome, man. And then once the RB goes in, I'm assuming firewall's gonna get redone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be as soon as I pull the motor out, I'm gonna pull everything out, just kind of like work the engine bay and paint it. So I'm not too sure what color. I mean, I kind of want to do like maybe a blue to kind of help like bring some attention to the motor,
Definitely. Oh, it looks wonderful though, man. I see the new brake booster there. All right, man. Cool. You can close your hood, and then we'll finish it up with shoutouts. You can get in front of your car again.
Yeah.
Give me a little spin. So there you go. Quinceañera.
Hey, I've been in a couple.
Looking for chalanes now? No, quinceañera for you, man.
Except for this one.
3.
Quinceañera 23.
Hey,
Shit, it's a little bit too late, bro.
You can do whatever you want nowadays, man. No judge. I mean, you put a 240 on a 240 lip on a 280. I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
I get you on that. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Jesse, thank you so much, man. This is definitely a little time capsule. I'm glad that there's especially young people like yourself keeping it on the road and willing to take on the headache of driving an old school car because it's not easy.
It's not
easy whatsoever, and it's not getting any cheaper. So, any shout outs, man?
Shout out to my mom for putting up with the fumes when I get home, bro. I get home, she was like, yo, change that shirt. I was like, why should you straight smell like fumes? I was like, all right, bet. But mainly though, like to my parents, for like, helping me out, like they always, I kind of like go to them for advice for the car enough, so they really like, it's a big shout out to them because my mom's even the one that gives me input. She's like, yeah, don't do that. I was like, all right, cool, I won't do it.
Like that.
Yeah. You know, but big shout out to the couple homies, John, Nino, Steven, pretty much like all the guys that I'm in a group chat with. They helped me out a lot with this car. Like when I first got it, you know, just any questions I had, they'll answer me. You know, but big shout out to them, to D-Pan, they're one on what's it called. They helped me like get out there a little bit with this car. Like, hey, you know what? Anything that I needed, like, hey, cool. Let me see what I can find out here. But yeah.
So the Z community is a tight niche, like you mentioned.
The Z community, yes, because I mean it's a lot of older cats, and it's a lot of the newer cats too. But it's a mixture between. So it's a good mixture between like the whole community. It's like it all ties in together. You know, there's a couple bad apples, but even in those bad apples, you know, you kind of like, okay, cool, like still help you out, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, you're not gonna expect to like everybody just because you're like, you know, you have the same car. But I'm glad that support system is there for the up and coming, like you mentioned, the younger cats out there who are trying to get into it. And man, I'm glad you fought your fear, and your dad kind of took you over to the car, and then you saw it. Now you got, you know, fell in love, and now you have this, man. So more to come apparently, and can't wait for that, man, because it's definitely super rad to see them on the street. Yeah, you know, they're very, very hard to find, and they're getting even harder to find. And so definitely appreciate your time and dedication towards the Datsun, you know, chassis, man. It's pretty dope. Appreciate it, man. 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Moto Anatomy. Thank you so much for making. Se me olvidó preguntarte tu nombre otra vez.
Jessie.
Jessie, freaking Jessie.
Yeah,
you told me your name right now, huh?
I don't think so.
No? I introduced myself, but I introduced. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ahora sí, Jessie.
Hasta pues.
Hay que. Te conozco de años, ¿ah? 3, 2, 1.